How's it going, guys? So I'm out here in the freestall barn right now. It's Thursday morning, so I'm doing a little bit of herd work. We always breed cows Thursday morning, and then we collect blood samples from the cows we bred 4 weeks ago for pregnancy testing. So I have a list right here. Just have 8 cows that we need to get a blood sample from. My dad will probably make his way out here to help me then if I need it. 9, 34, 61, 41, 53. There's 953. But I got this little tube, it has a vacuum in it, and then we have a 2-sided needle. There's a little blood vessel that runs through the tail, right up through here, and you just poke into there and just pull some blood out of that. Just write that on there for the lab. So I have this little plastic piece and the 2-sided needle. Get a new needle for each cow. So the needle has this rubber piece on the one side, so that way when you stick it in, blood doesn't shoot out until you actually push the tube up onto it. Then it shows the needle there inside. So we also get the vet in to check for pregnancies, but we like to test every week so we can find our open cows as quick as possible. So rather than paying the vet to come out and do a few cows every week, we're doing blood sampling, and then we get him to come out and recheck cows. We like to double check them then a little farther along in their pregnancy to make sure everything's okay, see if they have twins or anything. There's a blood lab actually really close to our farm, so it's pretty convenient for us. I forget what the cost per test is, but it's not too much. It's pretty affordable. We got that herd work done. I have a little bit of work I want to do outside the house now. Got some more fill dirt dumped there I want to spread out. I'm hoping to get into the skid loader maintenance I wanted to do this morning, change a bunch of filters and stuff. So get this excavation done first. I'm ready to start working on this skid loader now. We gotta get it cleaned up first. There's a few different plates you gotta take off the bottom so we can wash it out right. There's one in the front and then 2 underneath. Ready to wash this out now. Just like to use warm water. Get a lot of dust that builds up inside the machine, and we'll clean out under the cab then. Man, it's got pretty bad. Got a water hose here in the milk house. It's got warm water to it. I got the back cleaned out really well. One thing with these Kubota skid loaders, there's kind of a pocket in here at the bottom of this hydraulic cylinder, and dirt just starts building up in there. I didn't realize how bad it was. There's a bunch of dirt built up in the front there. What can happen is if it builds up too high, when you put the boom down, it can pinch in there, and I've actually heard of people damaging their skid loaders that way. It does have these little clean out holes right there. They're not that big though, and you get some brush and silage and stuff in there, it plugs it up pretty quick. I got all that dirt cleaned out. It's nice having that big opening there in the bottom. Just spray it all out of there. Need to work at the front now. Rinse the cab out, and down here where the foot pedals are, get all that out of there, and then we can lift the cab up and clean the inside. So I got this all cleaned out really well now. I pushed a bunch of dirt towards the back of the skid loader again, so I had to open up and spray in through that way again. Not a lot of dirt gets in this front area, but slowly builds up over time. I like to clean it out really well every 500 hours. I actually took a 3-hour break here in the middle of this job to train a new employee how to milk cows, so I didn't film any of that. A couple days have passed here. Got the skid loader cleaned up the other day, but haven't gotten to changing any filters yet. We got a new drum of engine oil here I want to move into place. So we'll start with the engine oil. Filter there, and this is the drain plug. These Kubota skid loaders, they have these different drain lines for the different fluids. They all come over this way, and then there's this little door you open up to drain them out right there. There's one for the coolant, one for hydraulic oil, and one for engine oil. These bolts get damaged because we run over stuff. Probably doing all the excavation work I was doing. Vice grip does the job though. Yeah, it's an inch. It's metric. When in doubt, grab your metric adjustable. Never fails. Doesn't drain very quickly. Tried to vent it by pulling out the dipstick, but that didn't make a difference. I got this hydraulic oil filter changed, fuel filter changed, and now the engine oil is done draining, so we'll add new oil to that. Everything in the back here is done. I'm gonna start up the engine, check the oil again, make sure nothing's leaking. Just turn the key a little bit to let the fuel pump run, fill up the filter. So now we'll lift up the cab. There's one big hydraulic oil filter in there. I've never actually changed the hydraulic oil on this machine. Manual says you should do it every once in a while, but to me it seems like if you keep up the filters, and you're also adding oil because we're always losing a little bit through the hydraulic hookups there, or even every time I change oil filters I gotta add some because we lose some oil. So the last thing I do is just add hydraulic oil, get up to the fill line there, and I should grease it again. We try to grease it every 10 hours, so about once a week. That should be it for the skid steer maintenance. I got everything cleaned up. I wanted to show you something here to end the video. Somebody sent me my P.O. box. So yeah, someone sent me this sign. It's pretty sweet. I have to put this on the wall somewhere in here. It's from a business called Creative Edge Designs out of Georgia. So thank you for sending that. All right, thanks a lot for watching, guys.